I tried to get A-Rod a rushing touchdown, but that didn't work out too well. All right, let me go play somebody else online. Watch their ass up too,
I was
man.
saying A-Rod knows like this. He did send it to us.
Yep. I tried to get him a running touchdown. I tried so hard, but it didn't work out for me. All right, let's lock in. Let's lock in for
still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
This nigga did go say he was gonna go smoke, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm not tripping. I don't get why he just invited me.
Again. Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Now I got Russell Wilson, and I'm playing
so their offense out now to get this game
Eagles.
started. It's 1st and 10. Taking the handoff, now Wilson. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. It's again at 21 yards to pick up that first down.
What I like about that game, I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here. They're going to build big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Play action, it's Wilson. Throw secure.
This shit Pickens.
And
This
they
shit
finally
Pickens.
bring him
Okay.
down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Steelers first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, here's Russ. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. This is Harris on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here. Wilson on 1st and 10. It was there, but he couldn't hang on.
Let's see how y'all playing, niggas.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, well, it's due to end up in a drop at some point.
That's my tight end, baby. Take on very much.
For a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get that early lead.
Come on, man.
The Steelers will jump out to the 7th.
Hello.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
Respect. She want to check before the net. Respect.
He fields it from the 8.
Swamp.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
Brazil.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
From the 31. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it. It's on the turf.
Fumble, pick the ball. Bruh, he kicked the ball. That's not fair. He just kicked the ball out. That's pure bullshit.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner.
That was bullshit,
If you
man.
lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of
Whoa.
bounds.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Dumps it off to his running back. After getting this up to the 41. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Oh.
So that connection.
You seen this shit called common side effects one?
Neither side separated much so far. More from
Are you
Acrisure
Scusi?
Stadium
Either one of
after
y'all?
the break.
It's a new show on yeah. It's a new show on Adult Swim. It's about this dude who get into the medicine world. He got a mushroom that it's like this blue mushroom that fixes all of the shits, but you know, Big Pharma doesn't want to release it.
They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
It's actually
After
cool
about a 2-yard gain. Tackling like his dad, Joey
because he doesn't want Big Pharma to get it so they can make money off of it. You know, he's trying to get it out for free.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college
But at the same time, he's trying to like be undercover with that shit.
some of them are just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them
He'll probably fuck with it. Oh, it's animated. Just look up common side effects.
Second down.
It's a good show.
Here's Hurts. Able to get it to Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss. Moving quickly.
Back up.
Set again. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. And he takes
User
it
pick,
for
baby.
pick 6.
Whoa, whoa,
Slutty, whoa, whoa. I was very
This is not
expressive.
that lean club. Please don't worry, we gon' link up. Man, say that ain't in my jean cuffs. Be on my jean cuffs.
Steelers double their lead to 14.
I'm finna say the word corn on the top. I'm gonna make your tongue swirl.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that's the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
And I like you some. I
Mm-hmm.
need my
Offense
own
ready to
girl.
begin this drive. 1st and 10.
I want my own girl. Catch me when I fall in love. You catch me when I fall in love. You catch me when I fall in like you.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley.
You catch me when
Gets it
I
ahead,
know.
lines up with about 3.
You said
Tackling like his dad,
gonna talk
Joey
about
Porter
it.
Jr. making that
You
play.
damn know what I mean. All right.
Play fake now, Hurts to throw. Runs complete right side. And he'll pick up
what?
enough to move the chains.
I want to hear it.
Offense up to the line fast.
Yeah, you talking to the engineer.
First down, a run with Barkley. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. He'll hook them there on the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I know you. This kiss me now, falling low. Now falling low.
It's the 2-minute warning now from back pressure. It's the Eagles with a 2nd and 7. From the pistol, Hurts. This one snap, fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball. But it looked like an Eagle flew in and was first to the ball. They're going to maintain possession. Motion him out of the backfield left. Fits it through the middle. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Matter of fact, I'm doing stuff.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They kick the running back in motion.
Receipt. All I gotta do is to the cashier. All I gotta do is show it to the cashier.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd and long.
I'm the water. I'm the color.
Hurts throwing again. He completes it in traffic. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
No hope.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On my face, and ain't not sight.
The Steelers going nickel, 3rd down.
Do what I say. It's not the place. 6 down, 6 space.
Hurts now from the
You
gun.
too late.
That heater is going to fall to the turf.
Everybody gonna wait.
Nearly an interception on that
Everybody
play.
gonna wait.
And that brings up 4th
Look
and
at this
long.
though. Come on, you bitch.
Oh, that was such
Aha.
an opportunity lost. They were looking for a
You
way
did not
out
choose field
without giving
goal.
up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
That's crazy.
On 4th down, Hurts.
Crazy. You're an idiot. You're a fucking
Intercepted in
idiot.
the end zone. Patrick Queen in to pick it up.
Patrick Queen is like that, nigga.
And the Steelers are going to have the
Come on,
ball
quit.
at the 16
Quit.
yard line.
Quit.
That's
We just threw the party.
That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. What a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get
Fuck you
shots
too,
taken
but
in
you knew
the
what the
end
list
zone.
was for.
Instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up.
Like
They
Usher,
created
dog.
the takeaway.
Like Usher, dog. Muscle,
Wilson now,
dog.
1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd
What's up?
timeout.
Talking about
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Luka Doncic. Wrong Percy.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again,
They should
following
like
the
it.
sack. And
Bop,
it's a
bop,
nice
bop.
gain, but still not enough for the first. Offense in the hurry up here. The Steelers calling
Good
their first timeout.
credit.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good to say.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Wilson. Escapes the pocket. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And he's just going to take the sack here as he heads out of bounds. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Takes this in at the 25. Trying to get it creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards.
Oh, my Moses.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. On the play fake, it's Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So it's second down coming up. Now Hurts. Able to find Dotson here. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. Shotgun now on third down. That was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Oh, yeah, that was hard.
Hurts now on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
First down throwing for Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's out of bounds after a nice pickup to the 10. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. From the red zone now. He brings it in. They drop him with a big hit. And at least he's able to hold on for the gain. But boy, Brock, what a shot. Still sticking with the passing game. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. Not only protecting points, but taking the ball away, that is a gold star effort by the defense.
They're out and set, first and 10. Wilson from his own end zone.
I'll take that before I let that go.
Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. You get a pick six, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Cordero Patterson now to return. Now follow him up as he gets the return to the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. After the pick, here's Wilson. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Harris gets it on the counter.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Ross off the play fake. That throw finds Pickens. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's a Steelers first down.
Cool try, sure.
Working inside the red zone. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Once more, it's Wilson. And they will score. Touchdown.
Food chain, sure.
The Steelers stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Mike Williams, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. And after that last-second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff. Now Boswell on to send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
That's caught for the 1st. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger...
And they pick him off again! And the Steelers have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They give to Harris from the gun. Blast through midfield. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. 1st down, here's Russ. Completed here to Pickens. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Defense shows blitz. Wilson finds his back. Jalen Warren. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers nearing a win here with a 14-point lead.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he drives this forward to the 6. Gotta hurry this to the line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Steelers.
Wow, they're gonna pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
A 10-yard loss. It's 2nd and goal at the 16-yard line.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. So an exclamation point.
Good game, bro.
That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. Now Boswell on to send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That one's complete right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Hurts now from the gun. Goddard makes the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Hurts throwing again. He's got it to his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. On 4th down, Hurts. He finds him beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Well, Brock, the fans are up.